Nah, we're here. Hello, hello. I have my water. Water. Lots of water. What are you doing? You always bother me when I go on a live. Get out of here. Hit the road. Get going. Hello, hello, Miss Charles. Hello. How are you? Hi, Lilac. All right, so hopefully my moderators will come on, and then we can get everybody in a line. Denise, I know Denise sent a payment because I was on my PayPal, so I wanted to see who signed up. So I was waiting. That's why I waited so long, because only one person was so far. Hi, Trees. Hi, Mama San. Need my glasses. I need my glasses. Oh, God, now you're getting old when you can't see shit without your glasses. Hello, hello. Okay, so it's only $55.55. You know it's normally $88.88, right? Almost 90 bucks. So right now it's only $55.55. So there's no reason that you can't get one. If you can't afford a regular reading, which are right now $200, if you can't afford that, then I suggest you get a mini read, at least to get you through, give you a direction to help you out. So the PayPal is in the description. So go out of this chat for a minute. Look at the description. I put it in the description, and it's in the title. So go back to that, and you'll be able to get it. Just go click right on the link. It'll take you right to it. Hello, Denise. Hello, Denise. So, Denise, you sent your payment first, yes? I got you first. Thank you, Teresa. Yeah, I wanted to give a pretty good deal. Why not? Why not? Hi, Samantha, you. Hello. Hey, Samantha, guess what? I'm doing a special right now, and it's normally $88.88, and I'm doing it for $55.55. So go on over to my description in this video. Go out, get out of this, go to the description in the front, click on the PayPal, and send your payment, and then come on back in, and we can do a mini read for you. You got it, Miss Charles? You got it, girlfriend? Okay, so we know Denise will be first. So Denise, just if you could just be patient just for a couple minutes. I want to wait maybe 5 minutes and just see if everybody comes in. I don't want to be distracted by questions and where's the PayPal? What's the PayPal? I'm hoping that my mods will come in. I'm looking for BB, because BB should be coming in. She should be coming in. Looking for BB. Hey, Cranky. Thank you, Cranky. There we go. So we got my girl, Cranky. Thank you, Cranky. I appreciate you. I'm waiting for BB to come back in, too, because she's a mod. So, yeah, it's $55.55. It's usually $88.88. I'm so glad, Cranky. You're probably so glad, too. Thanks, Denise. I appreciate you. And then, Denise, you know what? Why I'm waiting for everybody. You can type your question that you want. There's BB. Let me fix this. Okay, I'm going to put you as managing moderator. BB, where'd you go? Let's see. Wait a minute. BB, you want to be a moderator for me? Let's see. I don't have, do I have anybody as my managing moderator? No, I have everybody's standard moderators. Let me check Cranky and make sure Cranky's the same. Cranky. No, Cranky's the same, standard. Okay. You have everybody as standard moderator. You can remove people from the chat. You can time people out. You can block some words or something. Yeah. Yeah, everybody missed you. When we was on that live Zoom, everybody wanted to see you. We don't have everybody in the room yet. We only got 8 people in the room. Please hit the like button if you've come in the room. I appreciate that. I think you should wait a little bit, Cranky. I just think you should wait a little bit. I think you should wait a little bit. Yeah, bowling. Oh my gosh. And she did great in the bowling. That's wonderful. This is a great. Let me smoke my cigarette. All right. So Denise, yeah, Denise, type your question that you wanted on, honey. Type your question that you wanted on. I mean, Cranky, if you want to get a read, you can. It's up to you. It's up to you. I don't know what's going to come out depending on your question, I suppose. If it's about O, I'm sure you can. Thank you, BB. The list so far, BB, all we have is Denise is number 1. If Cranky decides, then, then Miss Charles. Then I am Miss Charles. And then I think Cranky's probably going to get a reading. Denise, in a previous reading, you mentioned there's someone that wants to talk to me that feels guilty, like they want to clear the air with you. Yes. Is that Chris or Zach? Plus also, will work improve? The environment is becoming too taxing for me, making consider looking for another job. Okay. Yeah, I can imagine the environment right now for you. Okay, so Chris or Zach, let's see. Let's find out. All right. So Denise, I'm shuffling for you now. So it's Denise, Miss Charles, and I think Cranky. Cranky, are you getting one too? Let BB know, please, if you're getting one. All right. Is it Chris or Zach? And we're looking at the job situation. All right. Yeah, 55-55. Usually 88-88. So you're saving almost almost 30-some bucks. You want to keep the Julius stuff between us for now. If anything wants to come out about that. I'm confused what that means. Try it again, Cranky. Just tell me what you do want your reading to be on. You want your reading to be on just you and relationships? You and relationships? And not the drama with your ex? Type it that way, Cranky. Let me know. Type it that way. Lilac, did you send for one, honey? I'm so sorry. Lilac, did you send for one? Oh, Mama-san made a payment too. Hi, Lilac. Okay, she did. So, members, I got to put, Denise is going to go first, but I got to put my members first. Okay? I got to put my members first. Because members get a priority. So, Denise, you'll go first because you paid first, period. And then, BB, you got the list here. You see everybody? You see the list? So we got Denise first. No matter what. Denise first. Then Lilac. Remember, Lilac paid first. After Lilac is cranky because she's a moderator, then Mama San. So Denise, Lilac, cranky, Mama San, Denise, Lilac, no, Denise, cranky, Lilac. BB, type this up. Denise, Lilac, cranky, Mama San, Miss Charles. Yes. Yes, because Lilac had already been paid, and members get first. Members get first. It's one of the perks. Members get first. Okay. Thank you, BB. BB got it. She's fast as hell. Fast. That's because she's used to all that typing at the office. Shoot. She'd be making appointments in seconds. Okay, Cranky, you're on the list. You're on the list. You're third. Oh, you did? Oh, great. Thank you, BB. Thank you, BB. Okay. So, okay. Lilac is so cute. Look at them stars. Next, let me show you the stars there. I mean, they have memberships. They have memberships. They get preference. Lilac, I love it. I love it. All right. Denise, I'm shuffling. I'm shuffling. I didn't forget Chris or Zach and the job. I got you. All right. All right. All right, Denise, you're up right now. I hope you're here, right? Just type a yes if you're here, paying attention, that you're up right now. Denise, Denise. Denise, Denise. Yes, good. Okay. All right, Denise, your mini read is as follows. As a matter of fact, hold still. I want to get one Oracle card. I keep being told Oracle. So hold on. Hold on 2 seconds. All right. Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay. All right. What is that? String. Okay. All right, Denise. I don't know why I'm being told an Oracle card, and I don't know if I'm supposed to do it first or second, so let me ask. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So the first card that comes up is the Page of Swords, okay? So you have the Page of Swords that come up for you, Denise. But as well as the Page of Swords, a message from, I feel like this is from Chris. A message from Chris. Okay. All right. The message from Chris is, Chris's message is, I never used to look at you in that way. In the beginning, I just looked at you like everybody else who came in. I looked at you the same as everybody else. It wasn't only until a certain moment, a certain connection, there was a particular day, as a matter of fact, that something changed about that. And your answer, now tell me if this is correct. Oh, that fell out. Okay, I'll take it. It fell out. Your answer was, I know you're watching me. Now, these cards, you can't make this shit up. So, Denise, Chris's comment in his head is that I never looked at you in that way until a particular day. Something happened. And then your answer in response to that, in your subconscious mind, talks about, I know you were watching me. Is that makes sense? Is that correct? Denise, type yes or no. That resonate? Makes sense? Make sense? Denise, please respond. Thank you, BB. Yes. Okay. So like I said, I can't make this shit up. Now, as far as Zach goes, oh, all right. As far as Zach goes, this card fell right out on the floor. And this is the In the Shadows of the Oracle cards is what I'm using here. Zach's answer is, I couldn't tell you face to face. So, when you asked me in your question, is it Chris or is it Zach? It's Zach. Because Zach is saying, he's clearly saying, I could not tell you face to face. Make sense? So with that, as I'm going to go on here, so as I said, you have the Page of Swords. You have the Page of Swords. With the Page of Swords, the swords always relate to communication. That's what your gut told you? Yeah, well, it's true. When these, listen, I don't know why I had to go get that deck, but it sure makes sense that that particular deck of the Oracle cards was exactly what I needed to give you the answer that you needed. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you, Grandma. So, Page of Swords, again, is all about communication. It's about him needing to confess something to you. Him needing to talk to you. Not sure if he could come up with the courage, so to speak, face to face. I don't know if he's going to want to do that in a text message. I don't know if he's going to want to do that through someone else, Denise. But with the Page of Swords, it's talking about that it's a good time right now for him to decide, like it feels very positive, for him to decide to communicate to you in one way or the other. To get that message across, because something's been definitely eating at him, making him feel guilty, which he should, making him feel even like he was inconsiderate and inappropriate. With the Swords card, although it talks about communication, it's also about manipulation. It's about disrespect. It's about deception. It's about either gossip or even bad information. The next card up for you is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. So when we were talking about before, from your previous reading, which now has been cleared up that it is exactly Zach who regrets, who wants to come out and speak or somehow communicate to you, because you had the sword, it's a communication card, about what really happened and why did it happen. And him accepting accountability and responsibility for his actions. The Knight of Pentacles comes out and talks about your job. It talks about hard work. It's talking about your productivity. It's talking about your routine and responsibility. It's talking about still going slow but steady, slow but steady. Hey, Rumi. But at the same time, there's growth there. I don't feel like leaving that job right now is a good idea, because with the Knight of Pentacles, it talks about it being a good investment. It talks about the time that you've put in there. It talks about staying in one place right now. The environment is going to be up and down for a little bit, but by August, things are going to start to smooth out. Of course, I am going to say on this live, there is going to be another type of COVID something that is going to come close to September. Because they are once again going to have schools closed down or homeschooling done again. So parents, be prepared. Not to mention, there's going to be something major happening with planes or airports. Not to mention, remember I said that because there was other things that I've said that have come out. You have the Eight of Wands, which talks about you trying to keep very busy. The Eight of Wands also talks about messages coming back and forth. The Eight of Wands also talk about strike while the iron is hot. Okay, it's about striking while the iron's hot. In other words, he needs to be mindful, Zach. He needs to be willing to step up and be a man and take responsibility. He needs to also show his sincere apology. But for you, they're telling me that your energy, Denise, needs to be placed in a more positive place because of the fact that when you dwell in that victimization, which you had every right to, but when you stay there, that's when it gets bad. Yeah, well, you have to control and put the boundaries up for people getting into your head. You have to be the one who chooses not to listen to them. Other people are not responsible for your happiness, just you are. People will talk, but when you respond or react to that, they're going to talk more. But when you act like you don't hear it and you act like you don't care, they'll stop. They will stop. I know that there's a lot of anxiety at your job. There's a lot of anxiety that comes into play. And I know that this is hard for you because you're already going through so much. And I get that. I get that. But I also feel like, you know what, there's a time and space here for you. There's a reason. There's a reason for you being there, and you can't deny that. There will be changes to your job in the near future, but right now, no. But right now, no. Right now, you just need to push through this because it's a lesson. It's part of a lesson. I know you do. I know you do. I know you keep to yourself, but hearing them, listening to them, it still gets into your head. I get it. And you do. As a matter of fact, you're a perfectionist, and you do very good at your job. So, they are your answers. Is there any other question that you had that you want to know before I go to the next person? So we got the answer that it was Zach. We know that he is trying to figure out a way to resolve this, to make it better, to make himself feel better as well as you. Yes, BB, please do. Please do. You guys know how intuitive BB is, so Denise, I think this will be for you, right? Denise? Baby's got something to say. I wonder if I could put you on. You want to come on? You want to come on here, BB? If I can get you on here. Hi, Linz. Thank you. BB, you want to come on here? I can't get you to come. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. I could have done it in the beginning. I don't want to lose the channel. BB says, I'm eating, but if they want to see me chewing, okay. I was trying to figure out how to get you. Because in the beginning it says I could have somebody join with me. And that would be awesome. But I got to figure out how to... Is there a request button that you see? Let me see something. Oh, no, I can't. If I hit that button, I'm going to cancel everything. There's got to be a way. This. No. This. No. I can't do it. It won't let... I can't do it right now. I would have had to do it in the beginning. You want me to close this live and come back on? Everybody will come back on if I close this live? No? Don't? Okay. Alright, well, BB's here in the chat. BB, did you give a message to D? To Denise? There's a lockdown, Renata? Where's the lockdown at? What the hell? Oh, yeah, we're going to have one. We're talking about September. Yep. Be another one. Denise said, is he honest or is it because he knows his friends like me? No, he's being honest. He's being honest. He's being honest. He's definitely being honest. Oh, BB said, Denise, you have to change your mindset. Stop overthinking and focus on positivity. Perfect answer. Let me put that. Leo said, where's the lockdown? It's another kind of COVID. It's going to be another kind of COVID. Hey, 65 bug girl. Hello. How are you? Exactly, BB. The others are not important. Exactly. Is Jacob against you? No. He's not against you, but I'm not going to say he's for you either, but he's not against you. No. See, I lost my tooth, you guys. And I can't go to the dentist until I'm done this blood thinner. Ugh. What a mess. I broke a tooth. Okay. Okay. You good, Denise? Everything's going to work out now. It's going to fall into place. Yeah, and as far as Jacob goes, no, he's not against you. But he's not fighting for you, but he's not against you. No. He's actually, you think maybe he doesn't like you, but he doesn't feel that way at all. Yeah, main word for today is focus. All right. All right, Denise. Stay strong, girlfriend, and don't quit. Don't give in to the devil. Because that's what they want you to do, and that's what the devil wants you to do. Don't give in. Don't give in. All right, who's up next, BB? Who's up next? Okay. Who's up after Denise, please? Anybody? Cranky? Smurf? Anybody? Blue Smurf? Okay, Lilac, you next? Okay. Lilac, type your question for your mini read and we will go into it. And you don't have to use a person's name if you don't want to. I know who we're talking about. So you can leave that part out. You can put a question mark. Is so-and-so or does so-and-so, or you can leave the name out. Save yourself the trouble. The heck? Oh. Oh, one of them was touching my foot. It was my buttons. Okay, what is he thinking? Okay. All right. Coming up. Okay, BB, I can't pay attention to the chat right now, so you keep your eyes on any trolls or any trouble. And we want to know, what is he thinking? All right, let's find out. What is he thinking? Oh, okay. Card fell right out. First card I get for you from him is that I do wish you well. Like, I do wish you well. And the next card that comes up from him is that I pretend that I don't care. I pretend that it's not that serious. It's like he's showing me that he doesn't like to put all his cards on the table. Mike, Mick, Steve, Jim, Lance, Timmy, Joseph, whatever his name is. Okay. He also wants you to know that he knows more than you think he does. He knows more about a situation than you think he does. And I don't know what, yeah, I'm all effed up. I don't know what he's talking about, that he knows more than you think he does. But I do feel like it's more about, he knows more about how you feel about him than you think he does. It's like, you know, hi, Annette. It's kind of like, you know, he knows for a fact. I'm using this deck with you because it's keeps pulling me to it. I got 3 decks sitting in front of me. He knows that you have a soul connection. He knows that. The oracle cards are making sense. Then we have, you know, it's funny, but I feel like there's an important milestone, and with this 6 of Wands, that's exactly what it talks about. Where you and him are concerned, Jim, Steve, Tom, Michael, Jimmy, Lance, Ernest, Kevin, Carl, whoever. This milestone is really important that you've reached. There's a milestone that you've reached. There was such a close connection at, like, within like a week or two's period from now. Like a week back, a week forward. Something about a very strong connection. I feel like it's in the past. Something that recently happened, but there's a goal that you had reached, and this goal was not only just to show up, but this goal was also to have somebody take notice of you, and they did. Somebody also appreciated you. Then there's the Justice card that comes up for you. And the Justice card is talking about the fairness of something, the equality, the balance. But then we have cause and effect. So something interrupted this balance. Let's call it cause and effects. Other extenuating circumstances, other people may have pushed something almost out of the way, that there was maybe some distance for a minute, or there was a lack of communication for a minute. But then I feel like everything's set on fire. Everything went really well. Everything started to get so much better. There was some difficult decisions or weighing out options that had to be done. Somebody might even have felt like they were in a deadlock on a decision. There may have been, or may have been some stagnation, but at the same time, I feel like there's intimacy. There's either intimacy that happened or intimacy is coming. And I feel like now you're wondering how this person is going to feel about you or how they feel about you. I feel like somebody wants to play something off as if it wasn't, oh, this wasn't love, this was just a good time. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if that's already happened or if that's going to happen. Okay? I'm not sure where we're at with this. It's not showing me yet. But it's like you feel this attachment. You feel this connection. You feel this person pretty much inside of you. You feel that. With the Knight of Swords, this person decided to cut something out very quickly because of fear. But you definitely are on this person's mind right now heavily, even right now, heavily. There's a difference between you and this person, Tim, Jim, Lance, whoever. There's a difference between you and this person, and the difference is you're ready to pounce and act quickly, and they're dragging their feet. They're dragging their feet in a certain kind of way. They're also trying to deny. Sometimes you worry about a third-party situation, but I don't think that's the case. You have the Ace of Swords, which tells me that there's going to be a clear sign coming to you. There's going to be something very clear, made very clear to you. Something's going to be obvious. Something that you won't need me to tell you or anybody else to tell you. You're going to know the answer for yourself. I feel like you're going to continue to keep company with this person one way or the other. Because you're definitely somebody who inspires, encourages, compliments, and gives strength to. You never take away. You always give. With the Queen of Wands, it's talking about you're finding yourself to be aware and confident as you're discovering your own life's purpose right now. Realizing that you are too very intuitive. Realizing that, you know, maybe this is something that you can do and you should do. You have such an optimistic attitude that it will serve you well. With the Page of Pentacles, it's like, you know what? You're trying to manifest this relationship, or they are. Tim, Lance, Jim, Mike, Steve, Kevin, whoever. You've done a lot of soul searching. There's a lot of wisdom behind you, but there's truth seeking too. You're seeking the truth about something. And you're contemplating on what to do next. Sometimes just being still is enough. All right, Lilac, do you have any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Cranky, type what you want yours to be about so I can see it ahead of time, please. Cranky, BB, thank you. No? Okay. Did that answer your question? I'm very confused about all these different men here. Still think too soon for a definitive yes. Yes. But I can tell you, let me see. Hold on. Shoot. Okay, flying out of there. You're right. Right now they don't know what to say. They're taking a lot in. They're taking a lot in, and they've been struggling. They've been struggling. They have fear that in one way or the other you're going to end up rejecting them. You definitely have fear. They have fear. They were right in a row. Crazy. All right. Well, Rebecca, happy birthday, Rebecca. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Rebecca. Happy birthday to you. With lots of love. Okay, so I spent the money for singing lessons. I spent it on Reese cups. Okay. Cranky, ask your question, please. Cranky, type your question. Thank you, Lilac. Thank you. It's always a pleasure. Oh, thank you, Lilac. Hey, Lilac, I'm going to make you a mod in here, too. Lilac, I got you in as my mod. I need a backup, too. Thank you, Lilac. All right. And just for an update, you guys, Shelly's doing better than she was in the beginning. She's coming along. Slowly, she's coming along, doing just the best she can right now. She's doing the best she can. Cranky says, I know everything is going to take time with O. General Love coming. Okay. All right, let's find out where he's at. Let's find out where O is at in this situation. Let's find out where his head is at. Let's find out what the universe says is coming toward you. What to expect. Let's see what's coming next. And give me these. And give me these. Whoa. Thank you. Thank you. Whoever give it to me. So happiness is what's coming towards you. Everything you've been through, everything you struggled with, everything that was not so great and didn't feel so great, happiness is coming to you. Then you have the card called Claircognizance, which talks about Archangel Uriel. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. So, with the happiness card and this card, you have answered prayers coming your way. All right? So that'll get you started. That'll get you started. See where we're at. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. All right, Cranky, you have the Two of Wands, which talks about you kind of been hit with a spark of inspiration right now. It's kind of like you had good news within the last 5 to 10 days. This news was about work, or this news was about money. This news is about pay coming. This news is about something to do with financial monetary value. It also feels like where the relationship is concerned with O, it's talking about be prepared to lay the groundwork first. When you lay the groundwork for a relationship that's just beginning to bloom, it's building that foundation. That takes some time, especially if you don't want a faulty foundation. With the Seven of Pentacles, it talks about this is going to be a long-term relationship with the work and the perseverance that you both are going to contribute to this relationship. It's like you'll have sustainable results, meaning you'll be able to sustain, you'll be able to keep it going. It's talking about teamwork and collaboration with the Three of Pentacles. So it seems like you're learning a lot about each other yet. You're still in that learning phase. You're still in that getting to know you better phase. You're still at the unsure about everything phase. which is normal. It's normal. But with your goals and your long-term goals, rewards are about to come your way with the Three of Pentacles. Now, you have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is talking about, for me, it's talking about the way you are with your daughter, and it's talking about the blessings that you're giving her. It's like so many hugs. So many hugs. And for no reason. You just walk up and you hug her. You give her smooches just because. It's talking about letting her know that no matter what goes on, she's always going to be okay. And she's always going to be loved. She's having a tough time deciphering between you and her dad. And she shouldn't have to. All she should know is that everybody, hi Tammy W, all she should know is everybody loves her very much. End of story. No other questions with it, no other answers with it. That you are loved so much by everybody. Now, with the Page of Swords, it's talking about you're going to have new ideas. There's also some curiosity. You have a thirst for knowledge right now. A thirst to go further in your career, to get the promotions, to grow, to advance. This feels like somebody could be spying on you. This could be your ex. Somebody could be trying to get information from you or details from you. Or, again, you spoke about a birth certificate before, so I think that's what this is representing. This is talking about somebody trying to overdo something or give up something or take charge of something or do something behind your back, so be careful. You have the Queen of Pentacles, which is a warning to avoid anyone who's asking for things that are out of the ordinary. Strange phone numbers, social security numbers, IDs, whatever that could be. Avoid anything that feels misaligned. Avoid anything that feels like it don't feel right. Trust your gut 100%. You're not overreacting. Trust your gut 100%. Your ex seems to have a very much victim mentality, kind of like imprisonment, kind of like, feels like he's restricted. He feels like he is being restricted, but at the same time, he has his privileges. There's going to be a sudden change or upheaval that comes, because I have the Tower moment here, the Tower card that comes, but this is a good thing, because the Tower card talks about somebody's going to find out exactly what he's trying to do, or you're going to find out what he's trying to do, and you're going to be able to cut it off real quick. And he's going to be in trouble for what he's trying to do. I feel like he wanted to get a passport. I feel like he wanted to get a passport for your daughter. To be able to take your daughter out of the country or far away. Be careful with that. You are going to finally have some recovery from loss, spiritual, emotional, and mental stress. Like you're finally going to start to improve because of the karmic lessons that you've been through and you learned from. It's like forgiveness is given and you're moving forward. You're going to start to finally feel like you don't have so much weight on your shoulders. Every time you're at work and you're feeling so tired and you just wish you didn't have to, just keep thinking of your daughter and knowing that you're doing that for your daughter. You're doing that for your daughter. Yeah, definitely controlled by his mother. Definitely. Queen of Swords, the lady who wants to cut everybody out of her son's life and just be the only one in her son's life. His mother suffers with a big heartbreak about something, a disappointment about something that she couldn't control. Perhaps it's her husband. Because I don't feel like he's around. There is going to be opportunity for you with work that has to talk about skill development or something about improving, learning, training. But something is definitely going to be an upgrade for you, Cranky. So Cranky, as far as O is concerned, you both are on the same path. You both are in balance. You both want the same thing. You're both moving kind of slow because you both have things that are going on in both of your lives. It's a little complicated, yes. It is a little technical, yes. But it is definitely desired between the two of you. I think he appreciates the fact that there's not no pressure put on him as well. So, yeah, good. I'm glad you are. Good. And make sure you get that statement in there because you're going to court and it says something about not allowed to take my daughter out of state under any circumstances. Yep. I know it's stressful and I know you're looking for a new job. Don't leave that job until you find a new job. I do feel like work will come because it shows you training. Somebody's willing to train you to do something. So whatever that's about, whatever job you're going to be getting, it's going to be something that they're going to train you for. And it is going to be more money. So that's going to be a blessing. Just hang in where you are right now and know that, you know what, it's something better's coming. Just hold on. Let me see. Probably by July, I feel like by the middle of July, you'll be in a new position. It won't be long, so just stay where you are right now. Get that money coming in. Yeah, you'll get them. You'll get them, Cranky. All right, who's up next? Type your question, whoever's up next. Good job, Cranky. Oh, that'd be great. That'll happen quickly. Quick, quick, quick. Mama San. All right, Mama San, type your question, please. Type your question, Mama San. Let's see. Type your question, Mama San. Thank you, Lindsay. Hold on, guys. I'm reading these comments as fast as I can. Okay. Yes, girl. Yep. Just send your payment through PayPal. Your payment will get confirmed, and then you can get right in line. Yep, Mama San. Should I make an offer on the derelict farmhouse that I looked at in Ireland? Okay, let's see. Mama San, right away I'm hearing 60. So are they asking 60 something for it? 62 something? Mama San? Type in the comment, please, Mama San. Thank you, Lindsay. Mama San? Yes, okay, that's what I'm hearing. All right. I'm feeling like they want to sell quickly, Mama San. I'm feeling like they want to sell quickly. I feel like you have nothing to lose with the offer. I'm feeling like, yeah, you feel kind of stuck right now, like you don't know what to do. You're feeling kind of, you're wondering about the money. You're wondering about if it's a good investment. That's you right there. Queen of Pentacles, it's clear as day. Eight of Swords is where you were worrying. The Nine of Wands, it's like you don't want your back up against a wall here, but you have the Ace of Cups, so I'm saying yes, go ahead for it. Because with the Ace of Cups, it's talking about abundance. Go for it, yes, try. Will they give in to that amount? They're going to counter that with asking you for a little bit more than that, perhaps to 50. But I still think it's a great investment, and I would say yes, still do it. Yeah. You have the Ace of Swords, so you know what? That's a clear sign of encouragement. It means to go forward. Yeah, it does need a lot of work, but even once you do complete the work, this house can then sell for much more. it can then sell for much more. In Ireland, eh? It's going to be, that's a very good idea. Let me see what's happening. Yeah, so, yeah, with the temperance card, you know what? Yeah, it's a give and take, you see? It's give and take. So you're going to make that offer. They're going to want a little bit more than that. Only go to where you're comfortable, because what's meant to be will be. I promise you that, Mama San. And you know, miracles happen every day, and you might be just surprised that they only ask maybe for that 40 and for you to handle the closing costs or something of that nature, which will be what, another 6 to 10 for that. Hi, Shelley. Welcome. Welcome, Shelley. Great to see you. See that? Her cousin just moved to Ireland last week with her hubby. Did they buy a house or do they need a house? Because we might have one for sale. All right. With the Nine of Pentacles, telling you that it's okay to indulge and pamper yourself. It's okay to do this. It's okay to go for it. Mama-san, listen, all together, all these cards. Mama-san, yes, I think it's amazing that you can do that. I think it's so smart that you're doing that. Yes, and I feel like, are you going in that with somebody else as well? It's not just you. Who's the other person? Yes, you definitely will be able to get help for rehabilitation. Yes. Yes. Hello, Shelley. I was just speaking about you, honey. I just told him that you was doing the best you can and coming along, that you were better than you were, one day at a time. Thank you, Shelley. All right. So, Mama-san, let me come up close to you. This is a good idea. The universe is behind you. Every card that I got, I didn't get one card to make me sway my thought. No. And my grandmom said the same thing, that it's good. Yeah. My hair looks yellow. Yellow. Let me try this. Maybe it's the colors. That's better. That's black and white. Did make a new friend that might help with banking. Oh, good. Mr. Khan, people always bring back your past if they can't find a mistake in your new one. Be happy. Mr. Khan, thank you. That's a very good answer for you, Denise. Very good answer for you, to show you don't listen to other people. Because other people's opinions, to me, don't matter. They don't matter. I'm going to still continue with my day the way I always do, because I believe in who I am and what I do. Mr. Khan, thank you. Mama-san, please keep me posted. Oh my gosh. I can't wait. I want to rent out some time in that house to come and visit. Go on vacation. I would love to go to Ireland. I'm so excited for you. My cards all spoke very clearly. Like, yeah, what are you waiting for? Because it's going to, I'm going to tell you something. The cards show it's going to go fast. So don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. You better apply quickly. Let them know that you're definitely interested. Fast. Because paperwork is going to take a bit. Hi, Leslie. Thank you for listening to us. What you cooking good, girl? What you cooking good? All right, Mama-san, let me know. I'll schedule my next vacation that way when you're ready. I'll pay. I don't mind. I'll pay. I'll take BB with me. Shelly, pack up. We're all going to come down. All my mods, Lindsay, and we get everybody. Leo. Okay, I'm Miss Charles. Can I please get a general For career and finance. Okay. All right. General for career and finance. All right. I am Miss Charles. Got you, honey bun. All right. Career and finance, please. Career and finance. It feels like with career, I am Miss Charles, that you're wanting. There's two. It's like a wishbone. It's a wishbone. They're showing me like a wishbone because you want to do your own thing, like your entrepreneurship. You want to do your own business, but at the same time, it's like you want to change something. It's like you want to do upscale. You want to upscale something. Please respond. I am Miss Charles. It's showing me like you want to do something to make more money. You want to do something a little more advanced. Are you training? Were you training for something? Were you preparing for something? Me too, Mama San. Were you preparing for something that's coming, like... Because I feel like where you were in this career, you were limited. And I feel like there's something else opening up. I feel like you're wanting to go for something that may be a little bit past your reach, but at the same time, honey, I feel like with your career, your schooling, your education, I feel like you're very qualified in a certain area, but I feel like you're wanting to change something. Someone reached out to you. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're wanting to change something. I feel like you're wanting to try something different. And has this got anything to do with loans, or does it have anything to do with like credit bureaus, financial institution? Is that anything to do with anything like that? Yeah, you've been there quite a while. I still got my Harvard bag. Oh, okay. Very nice. Okay, very nice. Yeah. And what is that company something to do with banking? Is that company something to do with banking? Or something to do with your position? Would that offer to do with banking, executive, financial officer, or something of that nature? But what position? Is it something to do with finance, banking, numbers, money? Yes. Okay. Then it's coming through for you. And your interview will go very well, and I feel like that is where you're going. That's definitely where you're going. Investment life insurance. There you go. Listen, Spirit don't lie. And I didn't even open one card yet. Spirit don't lie. This is going to be a very positive change for you. Very positive change. All right, so that's career. What was the other question? Let me go back. Ah, shoot. Hit the wrong button. Not a finance role. It's a role in diversity and inclusion. That's okay. But when you're talking about life and investment, when you're talking about investments, investment is what? Money. People invest in. Insurance. Life insurance is about money. Investments. Policies. Payouts. So all I saw was money. So I was positive that's exactly what we're talking about. Sure, Shelley. So that was positive. That's what we're talking about. What's the other question? Oh, Annette, thank you. Annette, now you had paid before, right, Annette? And you had already gotten a question that you did before? Because I saw your name on there. Was that from the last time, Annette? That was from the 8th, right? Or the 9th. I'm sorry, was that from the 9th? That's when you had gotten a question or something done? I saw your payment. It was from the 9th? Okay. So, finances definitely are going to be improving a great deal. Career, we already talked about where I saw you going, something with a financial institution, and that is exactly what a life insurance company is. Policy holders, things of that nature. Yeah, I think you'll be amazing in that, and I think you're going to meet a lot of new people in there. Um, so general message about anything open. We're open for that from grandmom. Okay, anything open from grandmom. So I hear like teaching and learning. I hear step in with confidence. I'm also feeling that your balance is amazing. I feel like the way you carry yourself, it's like you grew up very fast. You become very mature very quickly. Your friendships, there may not be a whole bunch of friends, but the friends you do have give you truth. I feel like the drama that was around you previously, where relationships are concerned, has finally calmed down some. You're definitely ready for a new beginning, and I even pulled that card, new beginning. You're definitely ready for this new beginning. It is going to be helpful, especially where your finances are concerned. You have to be able to reach for the stars. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to reach for the stars. You know, actors and actresses in Hollywood get 1,000 no's a day. And they keep going, 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 and going, and going till they get that one yes. I feel like you have the blessings and the power from the other side. Your control and your self-control. The way you speak. The way you talk very precisely. You're finding your life's purpose. Rest for now. Like, take it easy for now. Be prepared for your interview. Know as much as you can about that company. Do your homework. Do your homework. Know as much as you can about that company. Read over and over what your job description, duties, responsibilities will be. Make sure each one of those responsibilities you are aware of the protocols for them. I also feel like there's somebody at that job that you're going to get very close to, which is also going to land you another promotion within 6 months of this one. The Magician card comes up for you, even in my head, saying that you can create the magic that you want for your life. So I hope that helps. That is the messages that I got for you. Mr. Khan, I must tell you to go on YouTube and listen to binaural beats. Type in binaural beats for sleep. And you'll find yourself, especially if you use good vibes, you'll find yourself falling asleep quite quickly. You don't need the medication. If you do need medication, you should take a Benadryl, but I'm not a doctor. But you could take one 25 milligram Benadryl, would be enough to help you to rest. Don't need drugs. You don't need sedatives. You need to quiet your mind through meditation and then listen to the binaural beats. You also need to listen to something to line up your chakras, because your chakras are way out of balance. Hope that helps, Mr. Khan. Can't believe I lost a tooth. Mr. Khan, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, please. Okay, Tammy says you know what to read on Helen said, let me know. Timestamp, Mama Smurf. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I know what Tammy would want. Sure, about job and Scott. I know. Yeah, I'm good for right now. Who's next, baby girl? Who's next? I need help. Yes, Mr. Khan, it will work. It will work. Turn off all your devices an hour before you go to bed. Don't keep looking at your phone. Don't turn it on. Make your room dark. Make sure you're comfortable. Make sure you've eaten. It'll help. I have trouble myself, so I understand. I totally understand. I get it. Trust me. Some nights, Shelley Prescott can tell you, some nights I'm up till 3, 4 in the morning. Looking at the clock. Because I didn't do what I should do. What I'm telling you to do. So when I do that, I go to sleep. Okay, Leo says it's Tammy, then Shelley, then Tracy. Okay. Yeah, that and peppermint tea, too. Yes. I can't do the lavender. It itches my throat, but I can do the peppermint tea. That's great for anxiety. Or even eating a peppermint is great for anxiety. All right. Tammy. All right, Tammy. Your mini reading starts now. Tammy, you have new beginnings that just came up when I shuffled. All right, Tammy. So, let's find out. Tammy, let's first start off with career. Tammy, let's start off with career. Messages are coming. So expect a message, communication, email, text, whatever. Something's coming for you. Monday or Tuesday, you should see something. Maybe latest Wednesday. I'm also feeling like you're trying to balance things out right now in your current situation, which you are doing very well. I also feel like, you know what, this person that's around you, he's not going anywhere. He's going to hang around with the hangman for quite some time. He loves you very much. He's a very honest guy. He wants to make sure he's doing the right thing. He wants to make sure he's not rushing. He wants to make sure that you're both okay. It's not so much you he worries about, it's himself and his stability. He just wants to be okay. He wants to make sure that you are going to get along, that you aren't going to fight and argue. He doesn't want to get married and then get divorced. He doesn't want you to threaten to divorce him and to leave him. So as long as he starts seeing some stability, starts seeing that you're going to stay in it, that you're not going to say get out, you're kicked out, leave, blah, blah, blah. You can't do that. When you fight and argue, too bad. You both deserve to stay there. You both belong to stay there, and you got to go to your own corners for a while and just coexist until you can talk it out. But somebody's got to give in. You can't always keep being stubborn and say, I'm not going to say nothing. They owe me an apology. No, they owe me an apology. No, bullshit. You owe each other an apology and start over. That's where we're at. So you have the Three of Wands here, which talks about making plans, putting things in motion for more opportunities to come. So that is very positive where work is concerned and relationship. It's talking about relationships. There are communications and the lines are coming. Maybe for a minute lines were crossed, but now lines are going to start coming in toward you. Messages coming fast, offers and opportunities. By July, first week, second week, July, you should have job offer in your hand. Where love is concerned, again, it's the Eight of Cups. Stop looking at the shit that happened in the past. Nobody cares about it. The past is not who you are right now. The mistakes you made just means that you made bad mistakes. You're not a bad person, nor is your partner. It means that right now it's important to just leave the people in the past that they belong back there. Leave the toxic shit, the arguments, the problems in the past. Start today as a new day. And if you start your day without judgment on yourself or your partner, you're going to find this moving forward very quickly. There is going to be a very good balance for once. You're going to decide to use the Two of Swords and cut out the bullshit between the two of you. This argument, this controlling, this judgment, this expectation. If you can cut those words out, you're going to have the celebration and the marriage that's coming your way. Tammy, that was pretty fast, but I gave you I have a sore throat. I gave you a lot of information really quickly, Tammy. Tammy, this is definitely going to be beneficial to you. This is the right move. Him coming back home, moving back in is the best thing that could happen. But you both have to agree, literally agree, No expectations from one another. No judgment on one another. No fighting, no arguing. Refusing to fight and argue. And always agreeing that after you've been upset, after 24 hours passes, you both have to sit at the table and talk it out. Or you have to write it out. Something. But you also, is a really good way to handle your relationship, is to say to each other every single day, you know what, today I don't have 100% to give today. Today I feel like I only got 50. So can you cover me with the other 50%? Because I'm not feeling really good today about myself, or I'm in a moody mood today. I'm kind of grouchy today. So I really need your help with 50%. Okay, I got you. I got you. And then another day he might come towards you and say, you know what? I ain't got 100% today. I feel like I got 20. And could you cover me with 80? Because you know what? I'm really in a bad mood and I don't even like myself right now. You're like, you know what? I got you. I got you. And then you just cook, you do whatever, you put the food down, give him his space, and you go in your area and you're good. So when you make this agreement to cover one another, it is amazing. So I hope you like that answer, Tammy. There's a lot of very positive things for you to do. All right, Tammy. It's looking good. It's looking good. And by 2023, it should look really good. Know what I mean? Okay, Shelly Prescott. Right now, current intentions. Current intentions. Shelly P. We're on Shelly P. Right now, current intentions. Okay, current intentions. So with the current intentions, it's like, you know what? Somebody's definitely willing to put some work in. Somebody's willing to contribute. Somebody's willing to give themselves, like, give something a try. It's like things are going to start to flow now. His intentions are for a better connection, for better communication. His connections and intentions talk about being with you, approaching calmer waters with you. It's like there's a good omen around the two of you. You got the Hangman as well, and he's not going anywhere. You had the Star card first. The Star card talks about things are lining up the way they need to. He's finally coming to realize what he needs and what he really felt for you. His feelings are coming to reality. Like he's finally like, wow, I really enjoyed that. I know I didn't get to stay long. I know that. I know that it was quick and we didn't get a whole lot of one-on-one. But I'm glad we did get what one-on-one we did get. No matter how fast, how slow, it doesn't matter. I'm glad we did. It's like I really need to balance all this out. I need to get my stuff in order. It's like I feel so lucky when I'm around this person and when I'm around their family. Like, I feel like this is where I should go. He's going to turn his back on a situation that he's dealing with currently. You know, there was hidden secrets for a while. But I don't think these hidden secrets were hidden from you. I think they were hidden from that woman. And I think that, you know, it's going to come out. Look, it's all going to come out. And he's going to tell her, you know what? This is where I'm going. This is what I'm going to do. If I get any mail, send it here. It's going to happen. It should happen over the summertime. Because he's got a lot of baggage to clean up and take with him and get rid of and disperse and sell. And he's going to do this quickly. You're going to jump out of this hermit mode that you've been in. With the 9 of Swords, it's like, you know, you're not going to keep worrying like this. You can't. Your health won't even allow it. I'm telling you. You're not going to have to. You have the King of Wands. And he's like, he's waiting to get an answer so that he can move forward. There's the celebration. It's coming. It's like right now, he's holding on to a little bit of money that he's got. But he's going to bring this toward you with an offer. He has the 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands. He's going to decide on which job, at which location. You see him holding it. You see him holding the world there. He's holding the world card. He's holding the world in his hand. He's got the 2 of Wands. Like, do I go over to this area or this area? He's choosing toward you. He's choosing toward you. He sees nothing but growth and opportunity with you. His intentions are to find happiness to make you happy because he feels he can be happy. Yeah. He wants to fill your cup. There's no doubt about it because you have abundance coming. It's like he's going to make that offer to you. He is going to make that offer to you. That's what's happening right now. He's going to make that offer to you, and he's going to say something so that you'll agree that, yeah, come. Yeah, stay. But this won't happen until you're back home. So within another week or 2, maybe 3, when you decide to go home, is when this is going to happen. Right before you decide to go home. There's some type of conversation, communication. I feel like he's going to help you. One way or the other, he's going to help you to get back home. Any way, shape, or form that is, he's going to help you to get back home. All right, I need a water break. That was good, Shelley. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Thanks, Denise. All right. Who's up next? Who's next? Who's next, please? Who's next? Yeah, I'm a little tired. Getting a little tired. I started getting a little chest pain. So how many more do I have? Tracy. Okay. And then I'm going to pull one card for each moderator. Then I'm going to pull one card for each moderator. Tracy, question, please type your question. Tracy, is your question going to be on moving or location, changing location? Tracy? It's there? I didn't even see it. Let me go back up. Thank you, Tracy. I'm going. Should I be concerned about what is going on with my heart physically, or is it anxiety? Now listen, I'm you know I'm not a doctor. And I'm not going to use my cards for this because this is too important. Let me sit back for a minute. Let me just look at your picture for a minute. Tracy, you've been under an extreme amount of stress. You already had anxiety before everything happened. I think the worry about your brother, I think the worry about your father, I think the worry about you and your future kind of scares you. I get it. It scares you. The dating thing, the love thing. What I'm picking up, though, is there is, I'm going to say perhaps the mitral valve, Tracy. It might be the mitral valve. You need to get an echocardiogram done. Yeah, you can feel it. Yeah, and it's because the valve, especially when you have anxiety, the mitral valve, which it tends to leak a little bit, which makes it feel like it's okay, and then all of a sudden you feel like you got to take a breath. So I'm going to say to get an appointment with your doctor. Yes, definitely when resting. Get an appointment with your doctor, because even when you're resting, you're not resting. You're resting, you're laying down, but you're worrying. Your mind is still going and racing and racing. No pain, exactly. But stress, and stress for a long period of time, can do damage to your heart, can do damage to your nerve endings, can do damage to your muscle in your heart. So, I don't want you to be scared. It's nothing that, I don't feel like it's going to be where you'll need surgery. I don't. I think that they'll give you medication. And I It's important for you to start with your family doctor first and ask them for an EKG. Once that's completed, ask them for, I hate talking with this tooth out, ask them for a referral for an echocardiogram or to go see a cardiologist. Tell them you'll feel better if you could go see a cardiologist because heart disease does run in your family, okay? Heart disease does run in your family, so tell them you want to get an EKG done because they have to do that first before they can send you anywhere. And then once that's done, and also you might want to get some blood work done. If you haven't had that done recently, get your blood work done, ask for an EKG, or go get a complete physical, which will include an EKG and blood work. I need something to go right here. Does anybody know what I could do? I need to put something, glue something to them two teeth to make that space go away. Can somebody help me? Yes, you should do this Monday. Monday you should call your doctor and set up an appointment for Saturday, whenever you're available, to get that done. Yes, and that will also create a lot of comfort in your mind. But I will tell you you're going to be okay. Do I want you to let this go till after your trip? No. 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 Yes, BB. Definitely stress-related. She's been through an awful lot of stress, and stress affects your heart. It affects your electrical system. So when you talk to the cardiologist, who also is familiar with electrophysiology, he'll know as well. You know, they might want to say that everything's from the vaccine, everything's post-COVID, everything's COVID, it's all bullshit. COVID is bullshit. I mean, no, the majority of your issue is from stress, period. Stress. Got teeth over that side. I need to talk sideways like this. That'd be better. Just talk this way. And you can see all my teeth that I'm good. What a mess. I need a dentist. I need to get my heart doctor and let me go to the dentist. Yes, I know it does run in your family. That's why I said I need you to get checked out. You're right at that age, aren't you? Right there between 35 and 45? Aren't you between 35 and 45? Are you between 35 and 45? Oh, wow, you look so young, but you feel like 35 to 45? Well, you figure I'm 57, and I had a heart attack at 57. So I don't want you to do that. Yeah, that's right, BB. Do you take any baby aspirin right now? Are you taking any aspirin right now, or Advil, or anything like that right now? Do you normally take anything? And you know, I'm not going to tell you to take a baby aspirin right now, because if you do have a leak in the mitral valve and your blood gets even thinner, then you're going to leak out even more blood than you need to. So I don't want you to don't take any, goes to your doctor, because if you have a leaky mitral valve like I'm seeing, then you don't want to take aspirin right now, because you don't want it to bleed easier or flow faster. So just stay calm for now. Just stay calm for now. Hi, Tex. That's what I'm saying, BB. If she has a leak in the mitral valve, if it's leaking, meaning too much blood's coming out of that, you don't want to thin the blood to make it go even faster, to come out even more, which make a worse leak. You see what I'm saying? So I am telling you, I'm not taking any responsibility for any baby aspirin. I refuse to take responsibility. I'm saying do not take anything. Contact your doctor. I am not a doctor. Yes, baby aspirin for most people is what you do after 40. Taking one every day is a good idea if you're not on blood thinners and if you don't have any other issues, etc., etc. But until you see a doctor, get your blood work done, and know where you're at, it's the best way to go. So, I'm advising you to seek medical help. I'm advising you not to wait. I'm advising you to ask to get an appointment for a full, complete physical, a chest x-ray, blood work, an EKG, etc., etc. That's what I'm asking you to do because you haven't done that in at least 2 years. So that's what I'm asking you to do. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You can't put it off. Like I said, it's been too long already. And the longer you wait, the more there is to fix. So if you fix it now, it'll be minimal and you could just knock it right out. Knock it right out with no problem. All right? So trust me, knock it out with no problem by addressing it right away. When you wait and wait and wait, then something gets worse or something spreads or something. You don't want to wait that long. You want to address that really quickly because that is really important. Really important. That's not a joke area. Oh, good, Annette. That's great. I had, they did an echo on me and they couldn't see my heart. My valve, for whatever reason. Years ago, they saw my mitral valve. They saw my heart. They saw everything working fine. But when I had my heart attack, they have right in the note saying they couldn't see my heart. And how do you know how bad my blockage was? I'm a little confused. BB probably knows, because I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Hi, I'm just Peachy. 2019. Okay, well, it's 3 years later. And from 2019 to now, you've been dealing with a lot of extra stress. Yeah, exactly. Tell him, BB. Tell her, BB. Yes. BB will tell you. Yep. You tell him you have a family history of heart disease. And you've been having palpitations. And that's what they are. Palpitations. And you want to get it. You want it checked out. You right, BB? Yes. Thank you, BB. If you were having chest pain or something like that, I would say take a baby aspirin. But since you're not having, and I would say go right to the emergency room. I would say take 3 baby aspirin and go right to the emergency room. But you're not having chest pain. You said no pain. When you have a blockage or there's a problem like that, you have pain. Somewhere there's pain. So you're okay. That's good. You know, it's funny, when I had my heart attack, I didn't have chest pain. I had a lot of really fast fatigue. I felt like I couldn't make it down the hall. I was trying to go to the bathroom. I ended up having the runs. My stomach was really bloated. I felt sick to my stomach. And then my anxiety went sky high. And I think that I didn't think I had to go through a heart attack. If I would have had somebody here with me, that would have calmed me down. And I would have just went and got checked at the ER. Probably would have been okay. But I went from 0 to 100. I went on a rainy day in the ambulance. They take you in the ambulance and you ride backwards on wet roads. And the stupid driver said, anything I should do this time? And she said, yeah, go slow, because last time you almost lost the corner. And then the girl in the damn ambulance missed my arm about 8 times. I'd stick a needle all over me, not getting the needle in. I'm thinking, this is great. Got a retard here working for EMT. How she got this job, I don't know. And then this guy comes in, and he goes around the other side of the ambulance, uses my other arm, and gets it right in. I looked at her and was like, I said, touch me again, and you're going to be a patient in the ER too. Not just me, because I'm going to get you. Touch me again. Oh, okay, BB. Yeah, I guess when they finally did the catheter for me, the angioplasty, putting the stent in, I guess that's when they saw everything. All right. It was awful, Lindsay, because it was, first of all, I don't like to drive with anybody when it's raining. Now I'm in an ambulance going backwards in the rain too. I was done. I was done. And when I remember this, the doctor in the emergency room saying, man, your EKGs in the ambulance you should be dead. Like, that's the way they were driving. We were all over the place. Wonder we didn't tip that ambulance. I was scared to death. Hi, Lucerne. All right, was there anybody else that signed up for this before I do one card for each mod? Anybody else who signed up for a mini read? Usually 88.88. Right now, only 55.55. Anybody else? Because I had a heart attack. I had a heart attack June 8th, 1 year ago. Remember, Tracy? No, I went because I I was at work when it happened. I started not to feel good, a little lightheaded. I felt sick to my stomach for no reason. Tried to go down the hall to the bathroom, and I was so exhausted, I didn't think I was going to make it down the hall. I was that exhausted. And then I sat down and went to the bathroom, went back up the other end of the hall, and then I couldn't do any more work because we were pushing tables. And when I was pushing the tables, when my heart attack began. And then I calmed myself down a little bit. I clocked out. I drove home, which is 2 minutes away, literally 2 minutes away. I sat here. I took my dog outside. All that with my chest hurting. Well, not hurting, but with knowing that I didn't know I was having a heart attack at the time. I thought it was anxiety. I got my dog out. I put dry food down. I filled up her water bowl. I put my keys in the mailbox. I called my neighbor and said, I'm going to need you to watch buttons. I think I got to go to the hospital. I didn't feel good. And then I sat here, and I was debating whether to go, not to go, to call 911, not to call them. And all of a sudden, I was soaked. Soaked. Sweat was pouring off of me. I was like, oh, that's a heart attack. I'm having a heart attack. And I hurry up and called 911. And I sat out on the porch. I left the instructions on the table on how to take care of my dog. I left the keys in the mailbox. I left the door locked, but the keys in the mailbox. And I sat on the porch and waited for 911 to come. That's how that went. Annette said she has congestive heart failure and gets tired. Yeah, when you get tired, you got to listen to your body. That means stop. You can't overdo it. Don't be scared, Tracy, though. I know it's scary. Don't be scared. I was more scared to stay home than I was to go get checked. And normally I don't want to go to the hospital. I worked in a hospital, and I was in the ICU, CCU, and the surgical floor, and occasionally the ER, but I don't mind working there. But to be a patient laying in that bed, no. Mm-mm. Not good. Not good. You tell them that you'd like to get an appointment to get checked out because you haven't been feeling well. You've been very tired, under a lot of stress, and that you've been feeling your heartbeat with an extra beat, or you've been feeling it kind of having palpitations, and you want to get an appointment to come in. Now, they may say, well, you should go to the emergency room. They may say that. You can say, I'd like to just come in to see my doctor. I want to get an EKG done. I want to get some blood work done. That's what you tell them. Yeah, want a complete physical. Yep. Yeah. And remind them that you do have family history of heart disease, so you don't want to play games. Right. Okay, Lucerne, you can. Yep, you sure can. Thank you, Shelley. Thank you, Shelley. Yeah, I need to take a break for a minute. Lucerne, send your payment in. I'm going to take my dog out to go to the bathroom really quick, so can you guys talk amongst each other for a few minutes? I got to take buttons because we're on a schedule. So just be patient. I'll be right back. Can't see with my glasses on. Let me just take Bubba real quick. Come on, Bubba. Come on, we'll go outside. Come on, Bubba. Come on. Come on. Come here, Bubba. Come on. Come on, baby. Okay, let's go outside. There we go. Put your little balls in there. All right, and Mommy, get your leash, please. Okay. Wait. All right, where's my shoes? Where's Mommy's shoes? Where's my shoes? Oh, here, my shoes are under. Here's my, wait, Buttons, let me get my shoes. Stay, Buttons. Just stay right there, let me get my shoes. Okay, baby. Here I come. All right. All right, come on, girl. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Go ahead. Go ahead. Good girl. Go. Okay. Okay, thank you guys. Oh, forgot a treat. I forgot you get a treat. Okay, here's the treat. Is it bone? Go ahead, get it. And let me see. Let me get your biscuit. Here's it. And you want some sausage too? You want no? You want no piece of this sausage? You want this? You like it? You like that? Okay. All right, guys. Sorry. All right. All right. Lucerne. Um. Helen, may I ask, will the design job be permanent? Yeah, Lindsay, like I said, I'm going to do a card for each moderator. I don't know if you heard me say that or not. So let me just do Lucerne first because she paid, right? Lucerne, is there any messages about Sean? I need to know. I'd like to help him with the grief of his grandma, but I don't know how. Okay, hon. Any message about Sean? I need to know. Where Sean is concerned right now, Lucerne, I know it's challenging and it's hard for him to balance a relationship and deal with emotional stress that he's under. Right now, being supportive or just being there, him knowing that you're there for him, is more than enough. I know right now he's wanting to make amends with you in some kind of way. He's wanting to address something with you, but I feel like he's also struggling. But he's struggling even more so, not just with the grandmother, but he's also struggling. It's like there's a lot he wants to tell you. He's also struggling with life in general. He goes in and out of depression sometimes. It feels like he's challenged almost every day with like almost like manic depressive up and downs, ins and outs, highs and lows. It's kind of like right now he's just not in the mood for like conversation. He's not really in the mood for doing a whole lot. He's kind of keeping to himself right now. And yeah, she was just laying down. But I knew she had to go because we always do the same thing. I feel like between you and him, things are going to get better. I feel like for you, you feel like he's very easy for you to see through. He's very easy for you to kind of understand what's going on with him. It's like you can tell when he's in a certain mood, or you can tell when he's not real talkative, or you can tell when he's just not himself. Right, Lucerne? It's kind of like you didn't imagine him to be going through such a difficult time this way and not being able to handle it. You didn't know it was going to be that deep, and I feel like you're very sorry about what he's going through. His answer to you is that he's been struggling a lot lately. He's definitely been struggling a lot lately. It's kind of, he was trying to pretend that everything was okay. He was trying to act like it's okay, but it's really not okay. It's like he's trying to comprehend it all. It seems that he was closer to his grandmother than his own mother. And it's like he don't never want to deal with another You all right? Hey. He doesn't want to deal with another person's, another death for a while. He can't. Buttons. You eating like a pig. You wonder why I keep choking. Hey. Go get drinky. You want drinky? Go get your drinky of water. Go get your drinky. You scare me to death. I'm sorry, Lucerne. My dog wanted to give me a heart attack. I better stop saying that. My dog wants to upset me. Alright, so Lucerne, he thinks about you often. I need you to know that. He thinks about you often. I want you to know that he's going to explain a lot of stuff to you. It's coming. It's like right now, maybe you can't be with him right now, because that's what I'm hearing, that you can't be with him right now. Like, he just needs time to himself. He's asking for alone time. It's like, but, you know, he appreciates the communication, or you reaching out, or the text messages, or whatever. He appreciates that. He feels like he made a mistake with something. Like he's feeling guilty about something. He's feeling like he feels like he could have done something, but he couldn't have done anything. He couldn't have done anything, Lucerne. Yeah, no, he definitely shouldn't steer away from that. As a matter of fact, he would be giving back so much. He would be giving back so much. But he really doesn't, when he talks about his grandmother, he doesn't know how to let her go. He doesn't know how to let her go. But I feel like he will go back into the respiratory area. He will do that for the schooling that he took, because It shows him helping other people. That's why he did that in the first place. But I think he feels bad because he couldn't help his own grandmother. I feel like he wanted to save her. But, you know, his job isn't so much just about to save lives, but to make people more comfortable on their journey. And that's exactly what respiratory therapists do. Make you more comfortable so you can breathe. Yeah, he's sensitive. But you know, respiratory is not always just about somebody that's dying. Respiratory is for many different reasons. Respiratory is for people that just after a surgery that need to expand their lungs and get the oxygen to circulate. So it's okay. He'd be really good at that. And you know, it's one of life's lessons, and he's got to be willing to learn that. Death, unfortunately, comes with living too. It's a known fact, whether people like it or not. You live, you're going to die. If you're alive, you're at one point you're going to die. I can't stand this. I don't know what to do about it. I can't stand talking in the camera. Dear God, help me. Okay. So, is there anybody else who purchased? Is there anybody else? Yeah. He was stressed out. Very stressed out. Yep. But you know what? He's got to face his fears instead of wanting to cop out and suicide and quit. It's not the way to handle that. If he doesn't want to be in the medical field, I don't know why he would have took that class for so long. It's not like it was 3 weeks or 3 months. It's over a year's worth of study, so I don't know why he would have stayed in something that long if he felt that way, if he was that determined not to do it. Okay, card from my moderators. BB, are you still here? BB, are you still here? Exactly. Yeah, he's got to stop that. He has to stop that. BB, are you here, BB? BB. All right, I'm going to pull a card here for BB. BB. This one's for BB. Okay, BB. BB, your card is... So it is the Knight of Swords. With the Knight of Swords, it talks about your head over heart. Disciplined, truthful, honest, mental clarity, authority, leadership, reliable, sage. Sage. So this card is telling you to sage. Put salt under the windowsills and salt across the doorway. That will help to keep the evil spirits out, the people trying to put spells and curses on you and things like that. Also, BB, okay, so I hope you heard this, that this is your card, the King of Swords. The King of Swords is your head over heart, disciplined, you're very truthful, very honest, you have mental clarity, you have authority, you have leadership skills, qualities. You're very reliable. You're being advised to sage your home. You're being advised to put salt under your windowsills. You're being advised to put salt across your doorway. Next, I'm hearing that with the King of Swords, it's talking about that you're in command of your truth. And you stand to present yourself with confidence and conviction. Others respect you and pay close attention to what you have to say. The appearance of this card may also suggest that you may need a mentor, perhaps, or a financial advisor, or even a lawyer for something that's coming up. It's something that has to do with physical ailment, has something to do with perhaps injury, but it is definitely saying that you definitely are going to be speaking to a lawyer about something. So that's your message, BB, for Cranky. 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 Cranky, your card is the King of Cups. So with your card, Cranky, the King of Cups, that's telling you to use your emotions and impulses wisely and with equity. Balance your wants with decisions of others and show that you are the sensitive leader that everyone needs. Be mature with negative energies. Be very mature when you're dealing with a situation with your ex. Show them that you have leadership qualities. Show them you're not going down to their level. You're not going to argue back and forth with them. That's what court's for. And that's what lawyers are for. To argue for you. Good card. Okay. Blue Smurf. You have the Queen of Swords. Blue Smurf. Guess what? Things are going to work out for you. They're telling you to make judgments without emotion. Take inventory of all of the facts before making a decision. This card is more talking about the jobs that you're applying for. Take inventory, take note, pay attention to what the details are, pay attention to what they're requesting that you do. It's like, don't jump too fast. Make sure this is something that you're wanting to get involved in. Be independent. Don't lean too heavily on anyone because you need to become more independent on your own. You can do this. You have the ability, you have the skills, you have the knowledge. So it's saying keep going and striving to become independent. Because the only way you're going to have all these beautiful things like horses and stuff of your dreams is to be independent. Thank you, Shelly. Okay, Shelly's card coming up. Shelly's getting a card. Shelly, 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 Shelly. Shelly's card is Four of Pentacles. And that talks about you've managed to accumulate a significant amount of material wealth after working very hard all of your life to get to the point that you are at now. Nothing was handed to you. Be sure not to become overly greedy and broaden your future. Broaden your future fortune. Withdraw without risks. There is no reward. Don't be afraid to jump into uncharted territory. Try a new venture, invest in a business, or seek a new opportunity. It also talks about self-improvement, self-control. It talks about being conservative. Be careful of overspending. And don't worry about the obstacles that are coming your way. You're definitely going to be able to handle everything that's set in front of you. It's like you're grounded and you have a lot of spiritual energy around you to keep you safe. Don't be afraid to take a risk that involves your heart as well. You're welcome. Love you. Okay, who else is here? Did I miss a moderator? Leo. 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 Leo, you have the Devil card. Leo, you got the Devil card. And the reason you got the Devil card is because you're feeling very trapped right now in a situation. You're feeling like nothing's changing. You can't get the work that you're wanting. You're not getting the person that you want to be with. There's a lot of situations around you that are stressful. You're also dealing with a lot of turmoil around your home. But at the same time, there are some happy things going on around your home as well. I also feel like you might be dealing with a Capricorn or perhaps an earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Um, be careful of destructive behavior. Be careful of getting depressed. Be careful of allowing yourself to feel depressed or down and out. Things are about to change for you and for the better. I also feel like you're going to spend a lot of time with babies or a baby. So that's good. Happiness is coming very soon. I feel like that baby's going to make you very happy, and you may be able to make money babysitting that baby. Yeah, you're definitely going to be okay, Leo. You're absolutely going to be okay. Lindsay, it feels very strong, but be patient. Don't keep stalking them, texting them, harassing them. Just let it go. You applied. Just be patient and wait. All right, guys, I'm going to end this live. I am exhausted. I need to take a break. I love you all. Mods, thank you so much. I'm glad I got to give you a card. I appreciate all your help. BB, as always, I appreciate you helping. And everybody else, too, I appreciate you. I love you here. Thank you for hitting the like button. And we'll see what we got lined up for tomorrow. I'm going to take a break right now. I love you, too.